Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to just do an overall what's going on in the month of August 2021 for you. And again, if you guys have anything you would like to see in the future, let me know. Group 1 is the elk, Group 2 is the horse, Group 3 is the unicorn, Group 4 is the golden egg. So now I encourage you guys to pause the video, take as much time as you need to meditate and contemplate on which pile is calling for you. And when you are done, please go into the description box or in the comments section down below and click the timestamp that corresponds to the animal that you chose in. I will see you guys in a second. Hi Group 1, so this is going to be your reading for August, and I'm going to start off with like the overall feeling that you're going to be having, kind of like your overall energy, the way you're going to show the world, your personality, yourself, I guess. And the card that popped out for you was the elk. So with the elk, this talks about being very dominant, being very in charge, right? So I feel like with your career, you're going to take control, you're going to be a leader, and you are going to show the world and like your people you care about versus even the people you don't really care about, just like how strong, how confident, how much you know what you're doing. Essentially, you kind of like, you hold yourself up with this like high and mighty, like I know who I am, I know what I want, and I'm gonna get it kind of attitude, and people essentially are all looking at you and they're all like, wow, I wish I was them. Like that's like the kind of energy that I'm getting here. Let's get into your relationship. So this could be either platonic or romantic, depending on where you currently are with your love life. So two different tarot cards popped out. The first was the Musician in reverse, and the second was the King of Runes. So with these two cards, this lets me know that one of you in this relationship is feeling very insecure about it. You're like, oh, I don't know how they feel about me. I don't know if they like me. I don't know if they don't. I feel like maybe some of you guys are wanting to ask someone out this month. And you're thinking, oh God, do I go for it? Is it okay? Are they going to accept me? Are they not going to accept me? And it seems that Spirit wants to let you know something. They're going to try to reach out to you. But the fact that it's in reverse makes me think that maybe they try and you don't listen. So since you're listening to this now, be aware that Spirit might be trying to help you out with this situation. Now, this could be the other person. Maybe you're feeling something is wrong in the relationship because the other person is afraid. And if that is true, if this is more of the other person's energy, then, which is probably true since you're very confident here, then I think Spirit wants to let you know that you need to show them that you care about them, to show them how you really feel regardless of whatever the situation is. Be very vocal, be very honest. Okay, that's going to really help the relationship out. And if you are asking someone out, you're definitely going to be the one that needs to go up to them and ask them out. They're not going to ask you out. They're far too shy to do that. And the Dolphin is the Oracle card that popped out for this, and essentially this and that are true. So no matter what you do, it's going to work out for you. Or if you had a question as well, like they're both true. But I feel like for some of you, there really is like maybe more of a, like I feel like you guys need to make a plan though. Like you need to feel very comfortable and confident in the plan that you make when you are maybe asking them out or maybe letting them know how you feel. You need to like think about it. It's not something you just wing. Because it is reverse, it does feel like it's more of a planned kind of experience. The next is going to be about your career / your studies. So we have the Three of Runes here. And with this makes me think that in your career life, that there is multiple careers you might be interested in. And maybe you guys are in a traditional job, but you're also doing a side job that you really like this month and it's kind of blooming and you're really happy with it. Or you could be doing many different, like, maybe you're doing like a job, but then you're working on your career, you're trying to build up a business, your career. You know, I feel like you guys are working really hard to get what you want out of your career. I feel like you guys are following your dreams this month. This could also be talking about something to do with like your if you have a lot of people that you work with, that you're friends with. Maybe some of you could even have maybe some of you might be dating someone at work. This could be talking about that as well, where you have this this love for the work, but also for a certain person or people if you have a lot of friends. And a personal issue reaches resolution. So I feel again this month you're going to be working out essentially what you're going to be doing in this career, or what you're going to be doing with like your work relations essentially, and it's all going to work out. It's all going to resolve itself. So you're going to take off or you're even not, if you don't take off necessarily in this job that you like, you're essentially going to be making progress, right? You're going to end up feeling really good about where you are at the end of the month. And then the next one is going to be about your self-love, right? The Three of Rings, and look to the stars. So what this tells me is that essentially every time you make a little progress with like maybe your career or something else, maybe even your relationships, right? And you feel really good about it, you're like, oh, I'm so glad I got that out of the way. Or even if it's like chores, like things you really don't want to do, things you know you gotta do, right? I can tell that you're gonna kind of cheer yourself on, like, oh my god, I finally got that done, I'm so proud of myself. And you're gonna like cheer yourself on, and then you're gonna give yourself like a little treat. Like, I feel like that's the way you're gonna get through everything, and you're gonna feel really happy and good about yourself if you just like split up all the activities that you need to do, like into small sections. Like, okay, today I'm only gonna do this one thing that has been on my list for a long time, and then you're gonna reward yourself, right? And then it also shows that when you're getting stressed out this month, you might want to go stargazing. Even if it's just in your backyard, just gonna go out and like lie in the grass, really feel the earth. Or if you live in a desert or wherever you live, like go lie down outside and really look up at the stars and kind of just relax. Maybe even go cloud gazing, right, if it's during the day. And just allow yourself to kind of breathe and not to focus on anything. This might also be talking about you going to an observatory if that's what you like to do. And anything relating to astrology, anything like that you really enjoy doing. Yeah. So that will be your next month. That's the reading that I'm going to give you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this resonates with you. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought, and also any suggestions you might have for videos you'd like to see on my channel. Thank you for coming. I hope that you stay, and if you subscribe, that would be really great. Bye, guys. Hi, Group 2. So this is your reading for the month of August. The first card that's going to come out is the overall feeling, your overall personality, what you're showing the world this month. And what comes out is the Horse in reverse. So what this card is telling me is that this month you're really feeling trapped. Like you're not free to do what you want. You're feeling very claustrophobic, and you're wanting to get out of a whole bunch of different things that you put yourself into, which means that this has obviously been going on for a while, where you're just feeling like that you've chosen the wrong path. Maybe you don't like your career. Maybe you are unhappy with the people you're surrounding yourselves with. Either way, this month you're ready to break out of whatever fence is holding you back, and you're ready to go and be free and run wild, essentially. So for the next tarot cards, it's going to be about your love life. This could be romantic or platonic, depending on where you are currently in your relationships. So we have the 10 of Runes in reverse, and then we have the Masked. So what this tells me is that there is a relationship that should be ending. Like, if it's not ending right now, you should definitely be getting out of this relationship. You're not happy in it, and as soon as you leave this relationship, regardless if it's platonic or not, you're going to be feeling a lot happier. This is talking about, this comes after the Tower, essentially, and this is talking about finding new hope, right? And so you're feeling so much happier for the future, regardless of who this is, you're like, oh, I can finally find a new friend that treats me better. I can finally find a new boyfriend, girlfriend that treats me better. And you're really happy and you're hopeful for the future when it comes to relationships after you let this one go. And the giraffe comes up, see the big picture. So again, you see this big picture, you know that just because you're sad right now, just because they brought you down right now, does not mean that you're always going to be down. You know logically in your head that when you try, you're going to find someone. You're going to find someone who makes you happy, and that helps you have hope. And you're waiting for your star, essentially, to come and find you where you find them. Now, the next set is going to be about your career. So we have the 9 of Wands and the Warlock in reverse. So what this tells me is that you're unhappy in your career. Again, you feel very closed in with like your whole life, it seems like. But you're very unhappy with your career, and I think part of you keeps telling yourself, okay, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It has to get better. Or I have to be in this career because it makes money. But you don't. Because the Warlock popped out, and this tells me that you have the power to manifest. You have the power to bring in that career that you love, that you're happy to go to work for. So I think this month you should definitely start looking for a new job. You should possibly go back to college maybe. You could even start up your own business for something you really enjoy doing. And if it makes you feel better, you can keep this job, but work on this job that you love in the background. Because you can bring it in if you truly want it. You have the power. But because it's in reverse, this tells me that you don't believe in yourself. And let me tell you, group 2, you are powerful. You can do whatever you set your mind to. Believe in yourself, and you will succeed. You will get that job that you love so much. Your Oracle card says, take time to breathe out. So maybe whenever you think that you can't do something, whenever you feel very claustrophobic, very closed in, just close your eyes. Inhale deeply and exhale and let go of all of these words, these voices in your head that tell you you can't do it, because you can. Now, about your self-love next month, we have the 4 of Steles, which talk about celebrations. So, obviously you let go of a lot of things that you know were holding you back. So you're celebrating with yourself. You're like getting out your favorite foods, your favorite music. You're just having a little party in your own home, and you're congratulating yourself. You're like, yes, I got rid of a whole bunch of negative energy that I did not need anymore, and I'm feeling so proud of myself. And I'm listening to my intuition. I'm listening to myself. Your higher self has seriously come through, letting you know that this is not the place for you. And you're listening. And because you're listening to yourself and what you tell yourself that you need, that you want, you are celebrating, you're happy. So continue to listen to your own voice, intuition, your higher self. These readings, per se. And yeah. So that is your reading, group 2. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you take this time to help yourself get out of this cage, this fence that you're currently trapped yourself into. And I hope you are feeling much better next month. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments down below, and please let me know any pick a card videos that you'd like to see on my channel. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Please subscribe and like the video if you feel like doing so. Bye guys. Hi group 3, so this is your reading for today. So the first card is going to just be the overall feeling, what you're showing everyone else, what you're thinking, etc., etc. So overall, you are the unicorn for the month of August. This means that your third eye chakra is blocked. Basically, you are not very in tune with your higher self or your intuition. So this month, I encourage all of you to look up the third eye chakra meditations. You can listen to them when you sleep. It should hopefully help with opening up your third eye. And there you go. That's essentially all that really means. So the next is going to be about your love life. In the month of August, this could be platonic or romantic, depending on whether or not you are single or not. This is the Nine of Blades in reverse and the Wombat Spirit. So what this tells me is that majority of you are currently single. And I feel that majority of you are single because you choose to be. Because you have this great feeling of pain over you from your previous relationships. And you wish to be alone, you wish to be at home with yourself. I feel that maybe some of you might have recently gone through a breakup, but that doesn't mean that's true. It could just be that these pains are still over you. Maybe you need to continue to work on healing because you are having a hard time being in relationships where you're opening up because you're afraid of getting hurt like that again. Now, for those of you who are dating someone, I feel that you're definitely holding back in this relationship, and it definitely seems that you want to be more at home, or you feel like you should be at home versus with them because you're tired almost. Like maybe you can't. Most of you might even be introverts, right? Like you have a hard time constantly going out and doing things with these people because you feel like you can sleep and you can fill yourself up and feel happier when you are alone. So if you are dating someone, I feel that you should definitely spend time with them, but take a lot of time for yourself too. Don't always give yourself to them all the time. Make sure that they know that you need to take time for yourself because you might be spending way too much time and you are exhausting yourself by doing that. Okay. Next is going to be your career. So we have the Believer. So this tells me that something's going on in your career and you really don't know what to do, and your higher self is trying to tell you something. They're like, hey, this is what you need to know, and like they're whispering to you and they're letting you know something regardless of how they're doing it, right? And you're not listening. And this is probably because your third eye chakra is blocked, right? So you're not listening to them because you're not using your intuition, you're not using your abilities. And a part of you feels like, oh, I need to ask someone for help. Maybe you're coming to this video because you want to know what you're going to do, for your career, and you need answers. So it seems that there's something in your career that you need to let go of. And obviously, because it's in reverse, this tells me that either you don't know what it is that you need to let go of or to work on, or it could also mean that there's something that you need to focus in on more so than the rest of your career. And the other one that popped out was this energy is getting momentum. So essentially, your career is coming up, like you're getting further in your career. You are feeling more confident in your career. This is probably about whatever this is, whatever thing you either need to release or to focus on more because it's more of a problem for you, it's harder for you to do. This is probably going to get easier for you, whatever this is. Or maybe you're letting something slide because this is easy and you're focusing on something else that you find more difficult, I feel. I know, I feel like if some of you aren't sure if this is the career for you, it does feel like right now this is where you need to be. So that felt like I needed to say that. The next is going to be about your love life. I mean, not your love life, your self-love, should I say. In the month of August. And this is the Page of Stelas and spending time with friends. So whenever you feel very stressed, Spirit is encouraging you to just spend time with a bunch of friends, not a romantic person, but your friend specifically. I feel like with the romantic person, if you are dating someone, it almost feels like you feel way more relaxed with your friends than you do with this person. Maybe this is a new relationship as well, and you're just kind of stressed and you want to be perfect. Obviously, if you're one of the people that aren't dating because of this issue, then again, you just want to spend time with your friends, you want to laugh and have a good time, and that just is self-explanatory. And this talks about almost creative energy. So I feel like if you want to open up, right? Because I feel like a part of you wants to open this third eye. I think that maybe Spirit is also encouraging you to do creative things in order to open this up. So maybe you're going to have an easier time talking to Spirit if you're doing something creative, whether it be drawing, listening to music, playing music yourself, painting, really anything you deem it's really creative. And that's might be what you need to do to spend time with yourself and to talk to Spirit while you're trying to open this third eye. All right, that would be your reading for August. I hope this resonated with you. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments down below what you thought, and if you have any suggestions for further videos, please let me know about that as well. I would love to hear from you. With that being said, if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe if you feel like doing so, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello Group 4, this is your reading for the month of August. So the first card is going to be about your overall feeling, or what you're telling people, showing people, things like that, your overall month, right? The golden egg popped out. So this actually just talks about you being yourself. Unapologetically you. You're going to be honest, you're going to speak up for yourself, you're not going to let anyone walk over you. You are you, and you love yourself. So this is actually a really great card to be here. Next is going to be about your romantic or your platonic relationships, depending on if you are in a relationship or not. The Four of Blades popped out. So based off of the golden egg, this makes me think that this month you are going to open up. I feel that maybe you haven't been completely honest with this person, whoever they may be, and you realize that in order for your relationship to continue to grow, in order for your relationship to be as strong as it needs to be, you need to start telling them things that are bothering you. You need to start being more yourself, even if maybe there's nothing bothering you per se, but you feel like you have to hide who you are. And this month you're going to start showing them your real you, all your colors, being very honest. And I can see with the animal spirit that actually brings you closer together. Your relationship starts to improve, you start to progress in your relationship, and you get to a better place this month because you are you, and you're letting everyone know what it is you're feeling. Now when it comes to your career, the Damned popped up. So this makes me think that maybe you have a boss or a coworker that gets on your nerves. They might be too demanding, they might maybe they don't do their job right, or maybe they're okay. So I feel whatever it is the situation is, that this is really weighing heavy on your heart, and it makes you hate your job, even if you do enjoy your job. Now this could also mean maybe that you're just unhappy with your job overall, or it might mean that you want to just change jobs in general, but I do have to give all of the interpretations. Either way, adjustments are required. This month, you're going to be honest with those coworkers or your boss, or you're going to let them know how you're feeling. Or maybe this month you're going to quit your job and go for a better job that you know you love. Or you'll get that promotion or a raise, or you'll somehow move to a different location maybe in your job. Either way, you are changing up the way that you are handling it, where you are placement-wise. Things are not going to stay the same. You're not going to be in this reversed damned position for much longer. So that is good news. Now on to the self-love of the month. So we have the Ten of Steles, and we have spend time with friends. So what this lets me know is that when you are feeling overwhelmed, when you are very stressed or angry or just upset in general, you're going to take time to spend time with friends, just to unwind and relax, and maybe complain a little bit, because it does feel like you are not being kind on yourself this month. It feels like you are stressing yourself out, that you feel like you're in this cage, essentially. And this is probably due to this work environment. You're very stressed due to work. You're very caged in. And so when you feel like your work is stressing you out too much, or you're spending way too much time on your job, you need to make sure you take time for yourself and you don't focus your whole month on your job, because your job will still be there on the next day, you know. But you need to make sure that you are okay. So, yes, that is what I have for you guys. I hope this resonated with you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought and if it resonated. And also, please, if there is any videos you would like to see on my channel, let me know in the comments as well. I love seeing those. And if you liked the video, if you liked this, then please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.